I'm warning you now, this video is about the new Call of Duty Infinite Warfare beta. If you don't play Call of Duty, you're dead to me. Genius Insomniac, it's Bruce, the coolest nerd you know. Check this out. So I play Call of Duty. I did pre-order Call of Duty, and so I have access to the new beta. So I'm gonna jump into my review on that new Call of Duty beta. But let's get right into some gameplay. Why not, right? I'm a run and gunner. That's what you're gonna see in this video. Just warning you right now, if you don't like seeing run and gun gameplay, avert your eyes. So if you're familiar with last year's game with specialists, you kind of have rigs this year, and with rigs you have special abilities, special weapons. There's 3 available in the beta right now. You can also customize their heads, their uniforms, their gestures, taunts, all of that. It's pretty cool to bring that whole specialist thing back that we saw in Black Ops 3. There's just different levels of what you have to do to get the other rig costume. One thing I do like about the combat rigs is that you can actually switch the combat rigs in a match. So in between kills or whatever, you can switch. I can switch to it at any time I want. That's something you couldn't do with the specialists on Black Ops 3. Something they did add was these mission teams. It's kind of like factions. Right now only one of them's available, but I think that's pretty cool. You can kind of fight for a faction in this game. Little kill cam, nothing special. I don't even know how I did in that match. Casual 15 and 7. We'll run with that. I hopped in this game Defender. Defender is kind of like uplink, but instead of running and throwing the ball into a goal, you hold on to it. And you just try to pretty much, it's like playing tag. You're it. So it's kind of like a mixture of uplink and hard point at the same time. You protect whoever has the ball. You don't need to go and score. You just have to wait for the ball to upload the data itself. So you just kind of run around. First team 250 wins. Of course, I got the last score on that. And also in this game, you collect keys to open up supply drops, similar to the black market in Black Ops 3. So it was all the same thing again. Overall, it feels like every other Call of Duty game when it comes to gameplay. I will say that I did notice that the short range weapons definitely improved in the area of the SMGs being a little bit too effective at long range, and then the assault rifles. Assault rifles have pretty much always had a pretty good balance. It's usually the SMGs that were given a little bit too much power initially, but in the beta so far, I mean, it just feels like those SMGs just don't feel as effective when trying to use them across a long distance. So that's definitely a good thing. Quick scoping is still in the game. There was a guy that was quick scoping us with the longbow sniper rifle, and like I said, that footage, I couldn't get that footage to load up, but yes, quick scoping is definitely still in the game for those who have a certain feeling about that. Like I said before, man, as far as the game overall, I mean, it pretty much feels like any other Call of Duty game. Yes, there's still wall running and boosting and things like that, but honestly, in the beta, like, I see people doing it just to kind of get around certain parts of the map. It's not something that you have to exploit in every battle in order to be effective. I mean, it's in the game, but it's definitely not all the way needed. So I do kind of like the feel of it because you can kind of play it in that classic feel. Of course, there's going to be a few areas you can't get to, like when I was kind of camping out on top of the spaceship. I mean, of course, you'd have to use a boost to get there. Other than that, I mean, it's a fun game. I mean, it's an arcade style game. It's not Battlefield. It's Call of Duty. It feels like any other Call of Duty game. But if you like any or all of this video, make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I may continue to do gameplays and reviews here, or I may do another channel where I do gameplays and review here. Hey, I mean, I play games. I love playing games. I like talking about games. Who knows? Might see a new channel. Make sure you give me some feedback down below what you thought about this video. I know there's some people that may watch my channel play video games like myself or whatnot. So I figured, hey, I like playing Call of Duty. I'll show you what the beta looks like. But that's it for this video. As always, I'm Bruce, coolest nerd you know.